it's TARAREed. Thanks for tuning in. It has been a busy week and I don't have very much new content for you. Gotta get some of that together, but I'm hoping after this week my life will slow down just a little bit and I'll be able to develop some more exciting and new content for you. Anyway, enjoy this little show and have a great week. God bless you. Okay, I'm just reading this right now and realizing that this actually has 2 servings in here. So it has 18 grams of fat if you eat the whole thing, which I always do. Yikes. Still delicious. Let's talk about Ansung noodle soup by Nong Shim or Ansung MYUN. During my last visit to the Korean market, I found Nong Shim Ansung noodles. Thought I'd pick it up because it is by Nong Shim, which is the same brand that makes Shin Ramyun, which is my favorite, to see what the difference is and expand my Korean ramen palette. What drew my attention to this one is the beef and fermented bean flavor. I was wondering maybe if it has like a doenjang jjigae taste rather than a kimchi jjigae paste. It also comes with shiitake mushrooms. So I really like mushrooms and I thought, maybe it'll give it a slightly different flavor. Similar to the Shin Ramen, it does come with these 2 little packets and the freeze-dried noodles are identical. So I brought nearly 2 cups of water to a boil in my little ramen pot. And I added the seasoning in there, which smelled very similar to the Shin Ramen. It has a slightly more brown look. So there is different, more beefy base in here. And I just put it all in there and stirred it around and deposited these dried mushrooms in to get hydrated as it boils. Okay, so once your broth starts boiling, you can add your noodle cake right in. It must have been Nong Shim who developed this ramen bowl because look how their noodle cake fits perfectly. I love it. It's so cute. Okay, so once you get to a certain point where it starts getting a little bit softer, you can move the noodles around and give it a little more aeration and making them more delicious. So we'll just wait a few minutes, moving them around every few minutes, and then you can lower the heat right now. Snoopy's telling me that they're ready right now. They're nice and limp, and not too limp. Look at this. See? Looks perfect. You don't want them too mushy. Looks good. Smells good. It smells a lot like the Shin Ramyun. That's different. It's salty and spicy, not quite as spicy as a Shin Ramyun, but it is spicy. It has a very similar flavor, maybe a little bit saltier, maybe a little bit fishier. In fact, on the 4th row there, it does say anchovy extract. My taste buds did not lie to me. That's good. I like it. It's very similar to the other one. All right, enjoy. I feel like it's a little slimier. It has a weird after coating. Strange. This soup is a bean base or a miso base soup, which is different from the Shin Ramyun, which is a pepper base, but they taste very, very similar. It is good, and I would pick up either one. I still prefer the Shin Ramen. Thanks for watching this ramen review. If you are a returning viewer, you know that I like to usually illuminate at least one Bible scripture. So I'm sitting here thinking, since this is a short video, I thought I'd share the shortest Bible verse in the Bible. Do you know what it is? Jesus wept, found in John 11:35. And when you read it in context, Jesus is crying because he is moved with compassion for his friends, Mary and her sister as they witnessed the death of their brother, Lazarus. And they were all very close friends, like family. And then it's convicted my heart. I feel like sometimes I lack the compassion that Jesus has. And I pray that God could help me to expand my understanding of compassion and to know compassion as He knows it. One thing I can give an accolade to younger people nowadays, I feel younger people are very emotionally connected to one another. They're very emotional. And we have to differentiate what is unchecked emotion and what is actually compassion, and how and when to act upon it. Today, my prayer is that as Christ followers, that we would be moved with compassion when appropriate and act upon that prompting of the Holy Spirit. I pray that this week and in the future, we would interact with other people and find ourselves in situations that would help us to grow in compassion. Have a great week. If you enjoyed this video and found value in it, please subscribe, tell your friends about it, and come back again. Talk to you guys later. Bye.